Then, as I just said, we also have the Ryzen 7 3700X, which costs $330 US, and AMD suggests it's taking on the more expensive 9900K with this part. It has 8 cores, 16 threads with a 32MB L3 cache, and clocks anywhere from 3.6 GHz to 4.4 GHz. 2% faster than the 2700X, and 30% faster than the more expensive 9700K. Needless to say, these new 3rd gen Ryzen parts are already looking like kings of productivity. In fact, even the 3700X edged out the 9900K, making it 25% faster than the 9700K. 100X delivers comparable performance. But this time when it comes to power consumption, the new 3rd gen Ryzen processors are extremely efficient and head and shoulders above Intel's 9th gen parts.
Budget mid-tower mesh-centric case that comes in at $60 US. Power button, reset button, 2 USB ports. I don't know if they're USB 2.0 or 3.0, but I'm going to go ahead and be optimistic and say it's 3.0 case, so this is fairly standard. We also have a mesh dust filter up on top. It is magnetic, and it looks like we have room for either a 120 or 140 millimeter fan or radiator up on top. And it's going to be the same pull back and unhinge method, but you know, just pretty standard. Okay, and in the back of the case over here, it looks like we have an SSD caddy right over here that undoes like that, just pops right out. So you can go with either one over here, and there's little outlets along the side over here that let the cables go through. And we also have included Velcro straps, so that is nice to see over there. To take off the front panel, you simply just pull at the bottom and the whole front panel easily comes off. And you can see we have 2 spots for either looks like either 2 120 or 2 140 millimeter fans. Also in the front, you'll notice that we have the hard drive cages. And then pull out the tray for both of them, and it comes with 2 trays. And the trays are pretty easy to install your drive to. Has a little infographic right up here. You just pop out the tabs and then you pop them back in whenever you place a drive inside the tray. And another nice added thing is this cutout right over here for cables, for SATA and SATA power cables. 20mm fan. Fantex makes some actual decent fans, so I'm pretty happy they have at least one included. The case is great, especially for the price point that you're getting it. $60, you really can't expect too much from a case at that price point. For dipping down to $50, $30, $20, a lot of stuff is made out of very thin metal and a lot of plastic. Now, most of the metal in here is fairly robust, doesn't buckle under a lot of pressure. It's machined very well. Fantex did a good job maintaining its quality while shrinking down the form factor to meet those price requirements.
Pro, VDH, Wi-Fi. That is the B450 Tomahawk, and with this coming out, we won't be needing this. Keep watching to find out why. This board is a micro ATX version, as you can tell from the B550M on the front of the box. So this is for your micro ATX builds and support for Ryzen 3000 processors.
Earplugs with this PSU. All cables are fixed. The dimensions of the platform are compact. Price $85. Warranty is quite long at 5 years. Now about the power specifications. We have a single 12-volt rail and the power distribution. The PSU can deliver almost full power, 648 watts on 12 volt and 120 watts maximum combined power for the minor rails.
Crucial P1 is 1900 megabytes per second read and 950 megabytes per second write. World scenarios like copying and reading files. To find it out, first I tried copying this 1.67 gigabytes test video file over to the Crucial P1 and it copied super fast, living up to its advertised write speed reputation. Next, I compressed 4 of those same video files into a zip file, making it 6.65 gigabytes large. And when I copied it over to Crucial P1, it took only 8 seconds to write with the maximum write speed of 903 megabytes per second.
So let's go ahead and connect the SATA port to the hard disk, then the power cord to the hard disk. So let me place this firmly on the table.
तो आपको जब ऊपर से देखेंगे रैम, तो यहाँ पे जैसे कि दिखा रहे हैं कि 3200 मेगाहर्ट्ज़ पे रैम चल रही है।
कूल के गेमेक्स L240 ARGB लिक्विड कूलर का जानेंगे इस वाले कूलर में आपको क्या क्या फीचर्स मिलते हैं एंड साथ ही साथ में ये थर्मल्स को किस तरह से मेंटेन करता है, ये वाला कूलर आपको लेना चाहिए या नहीं लेना चाहिए। तो फटाफट से इस वाले वीडियो को स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं। बिल्ड क्वालिटी इसकी काफ़ी सही लगी मुझे। यहाँ मदरबोर्ड में भाई ARGB हेडर नहीं है, तब आप इस वाले कूलर के RGB को कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हो, तो उसके लिए आपको एक एटलीस्ट यार ARGB वाला मदरबोर्ड डेफिनेटली चाहिए ही, क्योंकि अगर आप एक लिक्विड कूलर यूज करने जा रहे हो दैट मीन्स कि यार आपका जो बजट है वो काफी अच्छा खासा है, उसके बाद ही यार आप लिक्विड कूलर लगा पाओगे। नाउ गाइस फैंस की बिल्ड क्वालिटी की बात करूं तो यार फैंस की बिल्ड क्वालिटी भी काफी ज्यादा पसंद आई मुझे, कोई भी मतलब ऐसे शिकायत जैसी बात नहीं लगी मुझे। एंड साथ ही साथ में जो इसके अंदर RGB देखने मिलती है वो काफी ज्यादा ग्लो करती है। अब फैंस के RPM की बात करूं तो इनकी जो RPM की रेंज है वो 500 से लेके 1800 तक है। एंड साथ ही साथ मैं आप लोगों को एक चीज बता देना चाहता हूँ, ये वाले जो फैंस है काफी साइलेंट फैंस है,